It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Broncos' versatile running back. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Broncos and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers for Terrell Davis from a week ago. 18 carries, 102 yards. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Leading this crew out is their electrifying signal caller, 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL MVP. You all know him, Steve Young.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Raiders come into this one still undefeated despite the 1 tie. Now off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Steve Young. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 42. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrell Owens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Elway. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Elway. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Elway will throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Elway now off of play action. To the right side and complete to Thomas. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Elway. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Max Crosby in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The 3rd down throw incomplete by Steve Young.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
This is fielded at the 27. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. They begin with a run by Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Elway. Smith catches left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Elway now looking to throw on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Elway to throw. Then finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Raiders' 18-yard line.
Elway looking to pass again. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. From the gun, it's Elway. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Davis, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Elway. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And that's sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Elam able to put this one through, and they are on the board but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
They'll start here with Jackson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. The second down throw for Steve Young, incomplete.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defender.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the gun, Steve Young. And that is incomplete. Here's Ray Guy now on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Elway. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. There he goes, right side. And he will score. score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Janikowski good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go again with Davis. He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 3rd down, Elway able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. A quick throw caught by Sharp. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Elway to throw. Left side here to Sanders. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Elway to throw again. And once again, this is Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now it's Elway. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Elway will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Out of the gun. Elway. Off to Thomas on the left side. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Caught right side, Davis. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Right back to Davis. It's complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've reached halftime. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition,
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 58 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
and I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Davis will try to run for it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Here's Steve Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ray Guy now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. This is taken around the 12. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over first and 10. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first and 10, Elway. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. From the shotgun, Elway. A dump off for Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Elway. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts. Here's Steve Young on second down. Throw left side, complete to Moss. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. On the draw, here's Jackson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Ray Guy now. He's been terrific so far. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Elway. This is Fant on the short completion. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Elway. To the right side and complete to Thomas. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Inside give to Davis. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Little, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5. That's the
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Elway to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Elway. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Here's
2nd and
Elway.
4.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Elam's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now Amendola. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery.
2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Elway to throw on 2nd. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. On the draw, this is Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Elway to throw. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Now it's Elway. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down. Up the middle they go. Little. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the red zone now, Elway on first down. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 10.
On second down, Davis. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Elway. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now it's Elway. And he's got his tight end fan. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. They'll look to throw. And the Broncos have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Steve Atwater. 1 yard gain. Brings up second.
They'll drop the throw. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play action now. Here's Steve Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Janikowski's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Broncos now down by 5. Just over 1:40 to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Elway. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Elway. Sutton wheeling it in on the left side. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now it's Elway. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Well, I think it's easy to figure out why they went for 2 there, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a field goal beating you.
Yeah, but with this little time on the clock, they just need to worry about protecting on the kickoff.
That's the big one. And with the kickoff coming up, I wouldn't squib it. I would kick it deep, but not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else handle the football. Yeah, put some height on it, take some time down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Broncos, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it'll be their first loss of the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.